think anyone's going to get banned because of its nation of origin, but I would worry about height because some states are now requiring FAA regulation on certain heights. I believe it's a few 100 feet or something like that.
No, fuck that. It
I think
needs to
it's
go up at
I
least a
think
mile or two.
nah. Then you got to go FAA or
Oh, that's easy to
they
get.
jump your ass. No, you got to actually file a flight plan every time you do it.
Oh,
Uh,
fuck that. I ain't doing it.
Yep. You can't. From what I understand, you cannot go above 200 feet. I'm pretty sure I saw that literally the other day on Patrol Live. Like they said, the drones can't go above 200 feet, or they need to be registered with the FAA.
People do it every day, though.
Yeah, and they get tickets every day too. And the FAA
Little
tickets
toy
suck.
ones.
Don't
Little
matter.
toy ones can do
Well,
that.
what the FAA does is they just send you a ticket. They don't send a cop out. You like it. They usually have to get information or there's registration for it, or they just go and they send the cops out and they hit it with a net
I
gun.
just want a drone to fly over city, like the city, and like take pictures, video of the pit, all the
Yeah,
shit.
unfortunately, without a flight plan, I don't think you're going to be allowed to do that anymore because too many people abused it.
Well, I'll just do it, and if I get arrested, I get arrested. I
You
guess.
wouldn't get arrested. They don't arrest you for it. They just fine your ass heavy. It's not a not. It's like a speeding ticket. It's not a. You're not going to go to prison.
Look,
You're just
Trump
gonna
ban
spend.
on new foreign drones. Fuck Trump. He can get that fucker out of there.
Like the fact of the matter
No,
is he says a lot of shit. That doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. Like, how do you tell someone they can't have something they already got? So
yeah. Oh damn, this drone right here looks pretty sick, dude. These DJI has the fucking game on lock. Their drones just look so much better. Fuck.
the only problem is now with him saying that though, what will happen is the price of them will skyrocket.
Ooh, this motherfucker right here is bad as fuck. How much this cost? All right, we ain't buying it. Never mind. I'll take it all
Yeah, it
back.
was expensive, wasn't it?
Fuck that. Fuck that company, and fuck that drone. It's $16,000. It's huge. It's a lot bigger. It just had a big camera on the bottom. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Well, I saw they
Oh
now
my
have one
god.
that they. I just saw a police car set up where they have it mounted to the top of a Suburban.
The
It's got
DJI Mavic. God damn it! What is all this shit? I don't want to subscribe, you stupid bitch. The DJI Mavic 3 Pro. It starts at $2,199.
yo. Look at this fucking gnarly shit.
What's so special about it though? How far does it go?
Oh, look at this.
It does 43 minutes of flight time. That's pretty fucking good. 15-kilometer video transmission. How far is that? 15 kilometer to miles. Wait, I fucked it up. 15 km to miles. 9.3 miles. That's insane.
Yo, look at the photo I put.
I think I want that one. I don't know
This
about Fidelity
I
that
just
one.
saw them start using this a lot on TV.
What the fuck does that do? That's just a nest.
That it's a landing pad. Like
Yeah, no.
it literally will deploy and act like a helicopter instead of requiring a fucking $2 million helicopter. Like it can fucking go fast as fuck. They'll outrun any car. They'll go in front of the car and just sit on top of it. Like they'll just
Yeah.
lock it in place, sit on top of it. And to be fair, I'll be honest, man. I think police helicopters might be next to go because this literally can do the same thing a helicopter can do for a chase, and it would be
And
easier.
if it crashed, nobody's getting killed or anything.
Yeah, and on top of that, you could have you could literally have it more live action. Like a helicopter, you got to relay everything and all that. You could literally have your partner controlling this thing while the main guy's driving.
And there's no downtime to it. What?
You know, Nitro has been using thermal drones for the police department.
No, I did not. Wait, is it one of those I don't know if it's DJI, but it's like it's shaped like a spider and it's got like 9 fucking propellers all the way around in a circle?
I think.
I think I've seen it then. Not in person, but I think I've seen it somewhere.
Is that the heavy lifter?
Yeah.
That's the one that can lift like the big TV cameras for the NFL and shit.
Yeah, probably. Same kind.
You
Hold on,
see
let me
those
go turn
all
my
you
head
see
down. That's
those all
crazy.
around. They got now like those big fucking shoulder cameras on those big ass drones. Like NASCAR does it too. They're all over the goddamn place.
Sorry, boys, I'm back. I'm freezing to death. I was under a blanket all this time 'cause it's so fucking cold and I didn't feel like fucking getting up. But now I'm getting up, so fuck that. The heat's going up. Ugh. It doesn't help that I'm laying here almost naked.
Wow, there's something I could have done without.
I just thought you would want to know.
But those drones, like that drone on top of that truck, I mean, it was an instantaneous good use. Like they deployed that shit, like literally, it just sat on top of the dude the whole time. They were literally just looking down on him the whole fucking time.
Look, let me post this one I just seen. Hold on. Where the fuck's my phone charger? Come here, you cup. You fucking cuck. Okay. Got that. No, not the vape, you fucking bitch. My hand is bleeding. Great. Alright.
You'll live.
Ooh. Yeah, that dude. Speaking of that Australian dude, he kept asking me questions about Ark, and I was like, buddy, I'm sorry
He
to tell
doesn't.
you, I don't have
He doesn't know
What?
anybody yet. So just tell him to tag the art group. I think I did tell him to do that. Just if he tags art, like I'm already cleaning that up a little bit. I'll do more of it tomorrow. But I mean, honestly, all anyone has to do is hit, at and then type the name of the game they want to play, and it will be the first thing that comes up of whatever division it is. I made sure to set it up that way.
Oh, there's a Maverick 4 out, and it's $4,000. I ain't paying that. Smoking.
But he's in Australia, so like he's waking up when I'm literally going to sleep. So
I don't know if I need a drone this hardcore.
what you need is a mini drone.
He's one of those Family Dollar drones. That's all he needs.
Just get a mini
No.
drone to where they only just use a camera. They don't do anything else. Like what else do you need it for? Why do you need a heavy
these are
lifter?
still
What are you gonna
small.
do?
I don't mean like that.
Like if you're trying to
I
think of
just
getting
want
one of those
one
like
that is-
NASCAR camera drones, those fuckers are enormous. You could ride on those.
Well, here's one for 30. Wait a minute. What is it? Well, the Intelligent Flight Battery Plus offers 52 minutes of extended creativity. Okay, this one's 36 minutes of flight, which is plenty of time.
Yeah, especially that
And
you
this
just
one
land
says-
it, recharge it.
This one says it supports up to 20-kilometer video transmission. How many miles is that? 20
lot.
km miles. 12.4 kilometers. That's insane, bro. Or
That'd be-
miles, I mean.
Yeah, but just remember, LOS will have something to do with that too.
What does that mean?
Line of
Land.
sight. Line of
Yeah.
sight. So if you have buildings between you and the device, then you probably won't get that range. You need
I
that like a
imagine if
straight.
they fuck, and especially being my state, good luck, fuck. Mountains everywhere. To get that kind of range, you'd have to probably be in the desert. Perfect fucking scenario.
I mean, why the hell do you need to go that far anyway with a drone? Like that's more
It'd just be
for
cool
like
to
a
fuck with
police.
somebody.
No, but I mean, I don't know. Like they track those real easy now. That's how they were getting all the people that were
No,
fucking
not
flying
to fuck with somebody like stalk them. I'm just saying like, oh, Chase is up Southridge at the Walmart. Let me fly it up there and just land on top of the car or some shit.
I think that actually gets you in trouble. I think that's why you're not seeing other people do that.
Well, I mean, Chase ain't calling the cops.
That's not
I
it.
think that
It
can also
wouldn't.
be labeled as destruction of property.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be him. It wouldn't be him. They fucking flag these things and they can track their sources. They nipped this in the butt years ago. Like this, I remember when they were flying drones over LAX in the airport. They had to find a way to track down the assholes, and they did. Because they had a strike. They had a drone strike. They hit a 747.
He's climbing the cabinet. But no, like his whole body
Okay,
was in
background noise. I'm gonna have
Don't
to
let him
mute.
in this because there's lights on and everything.
I'm streaming. I cannot have background noise. This is a studio room. The fucking I don't know, man. You need to look it up though, because I remember people were getting some hefty fines from airport police and shit like that for having those drones. I just remember a story a few years ago. I think there's a reason why you can't just fly your drone 20 miles and land it on somebody. I think they like actually know that. They see the sky. If you're above
no way I've got
if you're above 100 feet, ATC can see you. They start registering people at 200. So if you're that's why 200 is the limit. So if you go above 200 feet, you're literally in the same airspace as other airplanes. That's why. And they
Yeah,
had
but if a little drone hit a helicopter, it wouldn't hurt it.
it
Well,
did.
probably would.
They hit the Boeing and went right through it like a bullet. Remember, these things are made out of fucking fiberglass. They're not designed to be hit by shit. Like they're designed for wind. Like it went right through the Boeing's front, front part of the nose, and hit the internals on the inside, and like just slammed in the landing gear or something. It went right through the goddamn plane. At that speed, where the Boeing was going like 200 miles an hour, hitting a metal object. Shit. Remember, birds have knocked planes out of the sky. And those are at least biological. Those will be grinded up in the engines. Fucking the metal thing ain't. They had the big near miss in LAX. That's when LA
And they also
clamped down
kinda
on it.
fuck you. There's a lot of national parks where you can't fly it up in the air and be like, "Oh, here's the nice view."
You can't
'cause
do it at the Grand
government-
Canyon.
Yeah, the government are just cocksuckers.
Yep, you're not. Yeah, they
Grand
fucking.
Canyon's the biggest one, I know for sure.
No, they just don't want you to see
So-
all the secret and experimental shit we would find out. Like all the fucking secret labs and shit, I'm sure that exist. We'd figure it all out. Same
It's
reason.
just like those black helicopters that fly in the Grand Canyons.
Oh, dude,
That's
I find it
government
hard.
officials.
I find it hard to believe we ain't doing some stuff in the Grand Canyon. I just like what I don't know, but I find it hard to believe it ain't something.
Government's always doing something with cops. So
I just it's location alone. It's one of the best doomsday bunkers. Also locations. I mean, most people think that even if you had like a nuclear war, because of the way the Grand Canyon shaped and stuff, there's areas where it would just go over you. Like it wouldn't even fucking affect that area. That's why a lot of people are talking about like fallout shelters and shit in the Grand Canyon.
Yep, I need a drone. That's gonna be on the list sometime this year. I'll probably use it like 5 times and then throw it in the closet and never use it again.
You'll probably use it once, abuse it, get a $20,000 fine, and then fucking never do it again. I know this. It says it on the box, or it's supposed to like tell you what the flight ceiling and the law is. It's supposed to say it on the box.
I like that you can. Most of them will follow you. So if you go somewhere that has a bunch of views, you just turn it on and let it follow behind you, and it's taking all this 4K shit. So
Yeah, that's what they were using to do a pursuit. They deployed that drone and had it on that seek mode, and it just tracked it. Like it just stayed with the car. Like you couldn't lose it. You literally just look up and you saw blinking lights. It's like he put it. It was the guy's like it's like I put a ping on it because you could see it.
Does this do 4K? See, this one don't have the covers on the blade, so if it smokes the ground, it's fucked.
That's not always true. That's not always true.
50 megapixel camera.
There's a reason why helicopters don't have those. You notice helicopters don't have those?
Why don't these have fucking night vision?
It's the law. You're not allowed to fly those at night anymore.
It says you can. It says it's got night vision or multiple vision sensors.
I don't know what your state laws are. I just remember it kind of got weird here because they had that drone strike hit a Boeing, which would kind of be, I mean, what do you do about that? Like, that's a problem.
Yeah. DJI Minim 5 Pro. Okay, let me look that up. DJI Mini 5 Pro.
Apparently, the guy got a gnarly fine that did that hit the fucking Boeing.
Okay.
And he was doing like something Bloom would do, like he was just plane watching with his drone.
Stupid.
Yep. And they swore up and down. They're like, it hit the front of it, like right at the nose. So it impacted and then broke through the shell and hit like all the equipment inside of it. But none of that's critical to like the survivability of the plane. But they're like, if that was a little to the right or a little to the left, it would have went right through the wing.
And you would have killed people.
It would have just exploded like any wing. We saw recently.
Oh my god!
I mean, didn't we just see recently a wing fall off a plane in midair? It doesn't usually end very well.
And it says this Mini 5 Pro can go 13 miles with a standard battery and up to 20 with the plus battery. That's fucking nuts. Now, how fast does it go? What's its speed? Max speed. Jesus Christ.
I know. That's why the police were using it with the drone thing to chase cars.
In Sport Plus, or no,
It was like 500 miles an
in
hour.
Sport S, well, it ain't that fast. But then Sport S, it's 40 to 42 miles an hour.
Yeah, but they
which is
had the
still
big
fucking
one.
nuts.
They had the big
Yeah.
one with the 4 blades, and they expanded outward and everything. That thing was a beast.
They have race drones. This ain't one. This is
Well,
just
no,
a
this
normal
wasn't race, but it's a heavy lifter. So it could like it's one of the same ones you would see like NASCAR hang their
one. They have
cameras
no
on,
power
and
to go that way. Or go
yeah,
that
but
fast.
that's why they're so fast. The police ones because they didn't put the heavy stuff on it. So imagine if you had that NASCAR camera one and you didn't put the camera on it. That thing's going to be insanely fast. It's only like 200 pounds.
The DJI Mini Pro 5 Pro has a maximum takeoff altitude of 6,000 meters, 19,685 feet.
I know
with
that
a standard
that would be illegal because that's above takeoff. That's above cruise level. That would literally be in flight traffic. You like I said, above. You're gonna land at 200 feet. You're gonna approach at about 500 to 1,000. So planes will be in that anything above 200. You have a good likelihood there could be a plane, and there's planes all over the fucking place. So. I mean, if you just went out to like bumfuck nowhere where there was no real airports or anything, you'd probably be fine. But if you're in a city where you got an airport nearby where they could actually land or take off at 200 feet, I don't know about all that. I think someone might bitch.
Oh no, it's I guess it can go 19,000 feet, but it's hard coded into the firmware to not go over 500 meters because it's
200 feet.
to be FCC compliant.
Yeah, 200 feet. It's about 200.
500 meters.
What's that translate to in feet? Isn't that just?
I don't know.
Yeah, isn't that like 250
You
feet?
can remove that. We could code that shit out of there. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, they do that because that'll get you an FCC fine. They'll see you on radar and they'll come after you. If you think you can't be seen on radar, you got another thing coming. They see UFOs and shit. They can see your drone. If you go above 200 feet, they'll most certainly see your drone. And like I said, you're not going to get the police come up. You're just going to get a letter in the mail that's going to be a fine. That's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, but they don't know whose drone it is.
Yeah, they do. They track them. They did this in LAX. They used some device and they tracked the source. I guess there's a frequency to all these drones, and they have an ID. I would not fuck around with forensics. Like IT and forensics, usually you do not win.
As long as I'm not being ignorant, I think.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, this guy was flying at the airport. How ignorant? I mean,
yeah.
Guy literally was flying on the runway and shit.
If you go to the goddamn airport and start flying it, no shit, that'd be just dumb.
He was like Alex Bloom and thought he knew. He thought he knew which planes were coming in, and they're like, "You dumb fuck! How the fuck would you know that? The tower changes it all the time. Like all kinds of shit's moving up there. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
How the fuck would you know that?"
It'd be like if somebody went to a military base and like, I didn't know it was illegal to fly over it with a drone. You stupid son of a bitch. What'd you think?
You'd be hard pressed. They don't shoot it down with a rifle.
Some people are just dumb.
I would not put it past an MP to shoot that fucker down. I would not.
I just want to fly it around the mountains and shit. And
no, but I mean on a base, they're not going to go all out like trying to find you. I think they'll just shoot it down with a rifle, like just a regular M16. They'll just aim up and think. I guarantee it won't survive a shot from a rifle.
Or another one, if I don't know when they do that drift Appalachia. I ain't never been to that. You get a fucking top view of that. That'd be pretty sick.
Well, if it's you're talking about the race drones?
No, just a normal one. Not follow the cars necessarily. They probably wouldn't do more than. Well, no, they probably would actually.
Well, remember, no matter what, air is always going to beat ground because you don't have the curvature, you don't have the physics against you. Like when someone turns, you don't need to turn.
You could take nice videos of the Dragon too. That'd be pretty sick.
Of the what?
The Dragon. It's the Dragon. The tail of the Dragon. It's a road up in Tennessee.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the emergency thing that's about to happen.
No, it's just a road people race out. It's real fucking famous for it. Like cops don't really fuck with you and shit.
No, they're about to do a medevac in space.
The fuck?
First time
Somebody
ever.
said they're putting a hotel in the moon or something by 2026 or some
Not
shit.
it's not. They've been building it for years, and it's not on the moon. So the story goes that in
No, I think
20
it was 2029 or 2036.
yeah, no. So in 2027, 1 year from now, is the decommissioning of the ISS, but it's still there. Like it's just still there.
Yeah, it's
It
gonna be
still
there
works.
forever.
So they're actually putting it up for sale because Russia no longer is involved with us, which helped us build it. And we've pissed off all of our allies, so we don't need it anymore. So we'll just sell. Apparently, like they got bids for Elon and Branson and a few other rich assholes are gonna like bid on it. And then yeah, I mean, if you take the lab shit out, you could make it a hotel. It's literally a space station. It's existed for years.
Yeah.
And they'll just have a crew on board with you to do all the spacey shit.
Might as well make it something fun. Fuck.
And now that they have the Dragon capsule, the SpaceX one, it's just pretty simple to go back and forth.
We'd never be able to afford it though. That's for damn sure.
No, this is way out of us. But I mean, I don't even think it'd be fun, to be honest with you.
I think it'd be sick.
I think unless you spend 9 months training to actually be in that environment with the right equipment, you're gonna have a miserable experience. Like they want to take people
one
up
I
there and
read,
just
though,
raw
was the
dog it.
moon.
You're gonna have a lot of barfing. You're gonna have a lot of fucking nausea. People won't be able to remember. Astronauts spend months training for this shit.
Yeah.
But then he's got the spin idea. I don't know. Maybe the spin idea will work. It's never been tried before.
What? Artificial gravity.
Yeah, ISS
Yeah.
was always capable of doing it. It just ISS never has had a need to do it. They were talking about that recently because the only reason they would need to have spin gravity is if they is if somebody had a wound that was bleeding, because you cannot bleed in space. Bleeding in space will kill you because the
It'll
blood.
just float out.
No, that's the problem. It won't. Remember, you have gravity. Gravity creates pressure. Pressure shooting the blood out of you when there's an opening. With none of that existent, it just pools up in your body and you get hematomas.
Oh.
Like the blood doesn't come out. Like it doesn't have anywhere to leak because it's floating around freely in you instead of it coming down out of your body with gravity. So you actually, that's why that's for the gravity. That would just save your life and then to get you on a pod to get back. This is what they're doing right now. Only the guy's not cut. I don't know. They haven't said what it is. It's not
So
a
how
cut
fast
though.
have we got to spin to theoretically have artificial?
They decided
gravity?
against it. Not much. Like a Ferris wheel.
I've heard that for years. I don't know why they won't test it. Maybe they will
won't.
once they sell it.
They won't test it because they would have to retract the solar panels to do it.
And they need those for the power. So
They
that's
need
kinda
those for
fucking
all the
good.
garbage. Well, because we have too much garbage up there is the problem. We have too much shit. Like it's powering too many things now. If they retract the things, they'd have to power a lot of shit down in science projects, all kinds of shit that's up there now. If
So
it
maybe
was,
once they sell it, they can try it.
assuming, I would imagine they're probably going to reconfigure it. They probably will just use its pieces and add more modules to it. I would imagine that would be the easier thing to do.
Yeah.
Or add a dedicated gravity area instead of risking something that's not really designed to do that. Like they could add it. Just add a module that spins.
Elon Musk said he was gonna fucking
It'll
nuke
be
Mars and make it a whole planet. Fucking.
That's that the concept of nuking Mars is not true. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson busted that the minute he said it.
But that dude knows what he's talking about.
Dude, him and Bill Nye both busted it. Like that's not nuking Mars won't make it a green Earth. He's like that's not necessary. Like it seems simple enough to say that. He said that's not. He said because you've also now all the secondary effects. Okay, so you nuke Mars. Well, Mars doesn't have any dirt, so you're gonna have liquid metal and mercury everywhere. We already have planets like that. Can't live on them. And then as he's pointing out, he's like he didn't even see the point. He's like why you can't terraform something that doesn't have any dirt on it, as he pointed out. He's like that's rust. The whole surface is covered in rust. He said, Earth has soil, so you can grow shit. He said everything you go to Mars with has got to be trucked up there. It's a dead planet. And he's right. Think about it. Like you cannot that was the big thing in The Martian that they said was wrong. Everything else was right, but you cannot just make shit grow out of rust. It's not
The way they
dirt.
can do it is just if they made bubbles.
No, they did it because he had poop. He used poop. The problem is once you run out of poop, you don't have any nutrients. And he's not really growing it in any of the rust dirt. He was just growing it out of poop itself, which you can grow plants in poop. Of course you can. It's fertilizer.
Yeah.
But that
But
doesn't
that's what
solve
they'd
the
have to
problem.
do. They would have to make bubbles. What's it called?
As he
Fuck.
pointed out, you'd have to make hydroponic farms. Like
Yeah,
you'd
yeah,
have to make like
yeah.
artificial hydroponic farms and do that, or have. And as he pointed out as well, he
What's
said
the
he doesn't
gravity
even think
like on
that's
Mars?
effective. He thinks that would still take just as long as sending more than one rocket at once, just so you have enough supplies. He said, "Why don't
What's
you
the
just?"
gravity like on Mars?
It's not that bad. It's actually less. And not only that, he also debunked all the wind. There are no. He said the windstorms are gnarly, but he said the wind has no density, so it would be like you're farting. He said it would look weird. He said it would look like you should be knocked over, but you won't because the density of the air would just be like a light fart. Even though all the dust is going everywhere and freaking out, and it looks like a dust storm. He said you with your mass won't feel it that way. And I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I grew up listening to that guy. Like, I'm pretty sure he's right. NASA
dude?
listened to. Yeah, he knows what
Yeah.
he's talking about. Yeah, the whole Mars thing. He said Mars will just be a colony. He said, and he made a good point. He's like, I don't know why people are trying to make it out more than it is. He's like, why can't it just be a colony?
We need to put something on it.
He also
Something
said
like that.
he also said domes are a stupid idea.
Why?
He said, why not just make underground complexes? It'd be easier, and we could send automated boring machines to do that ahead of our fucking people. Then you would have.
That's okay.
Then you would have the safety of the surface itself, and you'd be able to just kind of. Then you'd only have to protect one area, your front, your opening, instead of having like some penetrating bubble of you're going to live in a balloon that anything can fucking penetrate.
Yeah, but you want to be able to see all that when you go. Okay.
Well, yeah, but not to live
agree.
in that part. Like, make that an observation center or something,
Yeah,
not
okay,
your
I agree
food
with
and
that.
shit. All your
Yeah, I
like
agree with
critical essentials should be underground, and like all your power, all that, and then you can build above it for the more bullshit, And then if something fails, you just run back into the other area.
You know what game you should get? Also,
What?
Siege.
I don't like those kind of games. I don't like flick shooters.
It's free.
I don't like flick shooters. I just don't like it.
I know. I wouldn't say.
Yes, it is. I'm fully aware of Siege is. I don't like it. Never did like it. Don't like CS. Don't like games like CS. Both of those are incredible. Yes, it is. It's all those are both comp stomp fucking flick shooters. That's exactly what they are.
Oh, I don't try hard in Siege like that.
I'm not interested. Not my kind of game.
Fun. We just started getting back into it. I think it's all right.
But you guys like flick shooters though. You guys like CS. If you like CS, you'll like Siege. I don't like CS, so I don't like Siege.
I like to put down I like to get fused, and then you go up the stairs, and then you can drop the grenade slinger across the fucking thing and fuck everybody.
I've watched a shitload of Siege before, and I've played Siege myself in the past just to try it, and I don't like flick shooters. Period. I don't like comp-based shooters at all. I do not like comp stomps. That's literally what that is. It's a comp stop flick shooter, and it's a comp being a competitive shooter. It's exactly what it is. It's built for
people definitely get sweaty in that too.
Yeah, well, no, there's whole competitions of Siege. I remember watching it. It's creative for what it is, but it is exactly what it is. It is a flick shooter. You have to be really quick with the pinpoint shots. You have to be very, very fucking. Very fast in your movements, and you need to be able to hit people instantaneously. That is a flick shooter versus like Ark, which is more of a third person where I can shoot but not have to be like tiny. Look at one pixel to hit you.
Fair.
Nope, Ark's about as far as I go at this point with PvP. And I'll be honest, Ark pushes it. Ark is probably as far as I would push it.
I'm trying to play Siege and nobody's here to play it. Nicholas won't play it.
I don't play it. I don't like it. I was thinking though, like since I'm streaming again, I was thinking I might do things like Hell Let Loose and Squad, where I can just run a squad of people on voice, and I just like randomly make content that way.
Do I have Squad? Isn't that free?
No. You have Hell Let Loose.
I'm pretty sure I have it. No, I'm pretty sure I have Squad.
Oh, okay. Either way, I mean,
I have Squad. Yep, I got Squad.
I think Squad's better than Armor Reforger, so that's why I prefer Squad.
I'm gonna uninstall Reforger because fuck that. I don't know how much space is on this computer. Let me check.
No, I don't have that problem. But Look.
250 gigabytes.
You're fine.
How big is Squad? It is 63 gigabytes. God damn.
You're fine.
Yo, damn. Still, I can't push it.
You're gonna need to play around a squad like just to like when you get a chance to learn the game. It is much more complex than just jumping into it. You need to actually play with a legit group for a moment, at least once, to know what you're doing.
Do they have tanks in Squad?
Yes, they do. They have, so one of the cool things about Squad is they have two kinds of real big modes. They have full historical modes, like real straight up real battles, like they have the Battle of Fallujah, shit like that. Or they added an editor a few years ago, and now they have entire custom scenarios everywhere. They're just
I'm downloading 65 gigabytes.
There's custom. So the trick is you want to get in, you have to use voice on most servers, or you're on a garbage one. They require it. You basically have a role, you do your fucking job, and it is probably the strictest game I think I've ever played when it comes down to disdain and focus. Like they don't want to hear any of your nonsense or anything on voice, and they'll just tell you that too. They'll literally fucking, like, if you're a tanker, you're gonna need to be like a tanker. Like the guy's gonna say up, you know, you're gonna load that round, slam that sabote, and you'll have everybody. You'll have like the gunner, loader, everything. Hell Let Loose is the same way. If you're like in a Sherman, same thing. You gotta fucking load the round, hit it, you know, hot, and then you fire. All that shit is all coordinated too. Not only that shit, in Hell Let Loose, you got gears. Remember, automatic wasn't a thing yet in the Second World War.
I got 6 gigs downloaded already.
What's cool about that game is I think that's a better milsim. I just think it's a straight up better milsim. It really is more. You guys are more Battlefield, like in some sense, like you miss the old like Battlefield of shit. This is Battlefield of the day we remember, but in modern.
I never played that Battlefield shit that you're talking about. The old school people that went nuts, Project Reality or whatever.
Yeah, that's what this is. But I mean, it's super fun because you have pretty much, you'll have everybody working.
It's the same thing, but World War II.
Yes, it's the same kind of game, just World War II.
I don't think I have it.
Hell Let Loose, I think is probably a tad bit better because it's less complex, just because Second World War, far less shit to really have to think about.
Hell Let Loose, $17.
That's worth it. Hell Let Loose is great.
The leftists are right. Trump is wrong. There you go.
Not my fucking stream. I'm gonna throw your ass straight out.
It's a joke. All right.
Does it? Nope. Losing me money ain't funny.
Oh, all right. Didn't realize that.
Does it in the notes?
Damn, you can customize your character in Hell Let Loose? That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You can get other fucking. Well, actually, it matters. You can actually unlock other stuff, and the camo matters. Like if you're in a snow map, you want to have the all white. Well, that's more easier to get into because it's not as complex. Like when you're in an Abram, you're like, man, there's quite a few different things that have a lot of abbreviations you're gonna need to learn. But in a Sherman, hell no. You just fucking load that fucking anti-tank. Bang.
$16. It's on sale. 66% off.
I would get it. Oh man, it's worth it. And I can run a squad in Hell Let Loose. Unlike Squad the game, I would have to be under a platoon commander. I don't have to do that in Hell Let Loose because it was a different layout back then. Radios aren't the same. You have a radio man in Hell Let Loose. Everyone doesn't have a headset mic like in Squad, so you don't have constant direct orders. It doesn't, just like a real World War II. It's got to go with the radio man, and the radio man's got to tell you.
Well, my PC or my phone logged out of Steam, so I can't do that right now.
Oh, well.
The password is on my other hard drive, so I'll have to turn
Why you did not copy that over is beyond me.
I had it plugged in then.
Well, either way, I would get it while it's on sale. That one you would have a hell of a lot of fun with.
I could sell one crate.
They just added the Russians. They just added the Russian front. You can fight in Stalingrad now and all that shit. They added the bayonet on the front of the Mosin. You can actually stab fuckers with it now. you know, like Russians did that kind of like still trench charges in their time. They did. You could do it like
Yeah.
this game kind of works like that. They'll try to make the battles as they were.
I've downloaded 18 gigs so far.
It's also the very first game and the only game ever to show the heroics of the Navy on D-Day, which never is seen anywhere in any of the fucking movies or anything that it should have. Nobody knows why. Do you ever wonder why they lived? Like, remember, these dudes had bunkers and they had fucking MGs everywhere. Like, do you ever wonder?
They were shooting them with ships.
No, the ship went in front of them, the Mike boats, and took it.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay, so a fast frigate, a FF, I think either that or a light destroyer, saw that the Mike boats, the little Higgins boats that were coming up on the beach to drop the ramp, the very first wave was getting fucking disintegrated. So that ship, it was small and maneuverable, but it's still destroyer size, went and put itself between the Higgins boats until they got closer. And it was getting fucked. The whole, all of Omaha Beach opened up on that ship at the same time. And they sunk it right there. You'd never see it in any of the movies. They don't include it. But he sunk it right there on the beach. Like, literally, he took all of the hits. So the Higgins boats didn't take it.
And it's still there.
Well, not anymore, but I mean, it sunk that day. Let's see.
What happened to it? Where the fuck's it at
I'm going to
now?
find it.
Somebody excavated the bitch? What the fuck?
The USS McCook
21.
and the USS Carmack, USS Frankfurt, USS Baldwin, and the USS Thompson, all of these, because remember, that was a huge beach, saved the Omaha beach landing by moving inshore, some within 1,000 yards, almost within beachable range, to not only destroy the German bunkers, but to take the incoming fire for the upcoming Higgins boats. And many of them were sunk and killed. That's why.
What the fuck did the Germans have to shoot at an 88?
Yeah, an 88. The same thing as in front of a Tiger. They had those mounted there. Maybe not in Tigers, but they had them in mounted form. You like they never show that.
I used to have a model of one.
Those Navy ships knew that the captains knew they weren't going to live. There's a book about it. They knew they could not. It wasn't a battleship. They're not in battleships. Battleships take hits, not like little fast frigates. Those are fast maneuverable for a reason. They're supposed to not get hit. So when they layered the coast like that, all of those 88s hit them and not the Higgins boats. And then they had to reload them. But by then, the Higgins boats were getting close enough to where they just started going around and hitting the beach. Now they were out of the defilade of the fucking 88s.
Yeah.
And I think a good chunk of those ships died with all hands. They literally blew up. Like everything on the beach shot at that one thing.
There's none of them sunk there?
I don't think they were. No, they couldn't. After D-Day, they pulled everything out. Remember to make the landing. Like it was on that day they had to get rid of it.
So while they're under fire, they pulled it out.
Yeah, that's what combat engineers are. I believe they probably sunk it or blew it up more or something like that. The combat engineers are. They had to because they couldn't. One of the reasons they had such a struggle was they couldn't get the DD tanks onto the beach because there's too much shit. We had amphibious tanks. Sherman's, did you see? You know they have amphibious models, right?
Yeah, my buddy went to Normandy.
So they had amphibious DD tanks, and they couldn't get them ashore because as they can float, that's how I fix it. As they can float, they don't really, they don't really take fire while floating. They're like a canvas net that goes around it. It makes it. You basically got to steer above it.
I'm halfway done. I got 30 gigs downloaded. Can you customize your character like that in Squad? I don't remember.
Not as much because Squad, and it's because it's more realistic, and that's true. Even in modern, you don't get a lot of leeway on your outfit. That's some movie shit, like how you see a lot of soldiers in the movies having like a beanie or a backwards cap. No. I can actually show you a video of what that would sound like if you actually dress like that. Let's see.
Oh man.
Oh, I got. Oh man, here it is. Here it is. It's bad.
Sergeant Patrick.
Wait a minute. Is this one's better? Oh, here we go.
Fuck these
That
turds.
fart was bad,
Shit won't go
geez.
past my 5.
Watch this one.
Animal. Happy will get you fixed up.
Oh, Rudy, hand me your Leatherman.
Let me bookmark this. Hold on. How much is this drone? $1,300. Bookmark that. That way I remember that. Oh, hold on. That girl responded. A different girl. I don't know why this dumb motherfucker keeps trying to update. Been trying to update for a month. Hold on. What did you post? What did you post? God damn it. This shit's all fucked up. Generation kill.
Yeah, watch this. This is what it would really be if you dress like that.
Mr. Potato Head at your 6. Closing fast.
This I've experienced this.
On it there.
You mocking me? Hairs hanging from your face, beyond your mouth areas. You are unsightly, unsanitary, and in violations of Godfather's room standards.
You reach me? Sergeant Patrick!
You ask the old dark underdog, fuck yourself. Godfather tells us.
Then somebody calls me.
I'll never forget the guy I had that was like that. I'll never forget his name. I'll never forget him.
Okay. Tell me this. I'm pretty sure this is the movie I'm thinking of. That dude right there was a real. What? What? Meow. Meow.
Be careful, they get too smart. They'll be like mine and turn off the fucking power strip.
Meow. What? Don't start jumping. Don't look at that computer like you want to jump up on that motherfucker. I'll have to choke you out. Kitty cat.
But based on his unit, based on the uniform. See, I want to also point out I don't think this was in. This might have been Desert Storm, but I still want to point out that that's the uniform I started with, and the sergeant has what I ended with. That was how when we went to war. We didn't have a lot of our shit yet. I think actually that must have been Iraq. I don't think we had Digis in Desert Storm.
Cat, I don't want your butthole in my face, okay? Come on, fuck. I don't need to see that.
It just wants the back of it wants the top of its tail petted. That's what I was doing that. About like right above the base of the tail. That's what it's doing.
Lay down. I was gonna say that dude that was playing the sergeant major, whatever the fuck he was in the military for real, right?
I have no idea. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he was, and I'm pretty sure he ended up going to jail for being a pedophile.
What in this movie?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't even know
I'm
who that
pretty
actor
sure.
is.
I'm pretty sure it's that movie. I might be wrong. It's one of those Marine movies, and he was a real. I don't know if he was a real sergeant major, but he was not a lower rank. I mean, the one I think he was what he played, and he turned out to be a pedophile. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I didn't know that. I mean, he's obviously playing a character in this one. So
Look at this.
there we go. It might have been great if that worked right the first time. My video is being used by another device. I mean, I got my stream on, but if I open Discord, it'll crash my video camera.
You can't see my video?
I can see it. I got it on my stream actually. I just can't turn my video on Discord at the same time it's going through OBS or it crashes it.
The beans.
Oh, it's Playful Kitty.
Kitty. Meow. Where you going?
Lap. Yeah, it's lap. It's lap time. That's how he's gonna sleep. Mine does that all the time when I'm gaming with you guys. Half the time I'm gaming with you guys, he's on my lap.
Oh, don't get down. Lay down.
Yeah, there you go. He's just gonna turn into a ball right there. It's what mine does.
No, he wants to jump down.
Oh, well, just let him be. Don't look like he does. Yeah, he wants to be held.
Do you want attention?
He wants to be held. My cat does it to me all the time, just like that. He just wants to be held. It's a baby. It wants attention, just like a baby does.
Come on. It is at 48.5% out of 57.
I don't know why you're counting down. You need to at least rock a few of those. You need to at least rock a few to learn how to play the game. 100%, or at least go through the boot camp and stuff, because the squad is a lot more complex than Hell Let Loose. Mostly because of the technology difference. I mean, you have 1,000 things in squad that can kill you. You only have like a German and bullets that can kill you in fucking
Yeah.
Hell Let Loose. They have everything from drones to all of that. They even have the suicide drones. All that shit exists in the game. Like all of it.
Good kitty.
And you also are under a central command, so you may not always get to do what you want to do. Like you'll get issued an order, and that squad has to go do that shit. Like if you need to defend whatever village, you might be sitting there putting your finger in your ass for half the round, just so you kill the 6 people that tries to take the town, like back cap you.
What? Why are you biting my arm?
Playful Kitty.
Oh, great. No. Here, get down.
That's mothering, not biting.
Clawing my damn arm and biting it.
Yes. That's what they'd be doing to their mothers.
No, it's a girl cat. No. We're not jumping behind the fucking. We're not jumping behind the chair. Don't even think about it. Or the table. I don't think so.
That's a kitty that just wants attention. Like that's literally how my thing got shut off a minute ago. I was talking to you guys so in depth that I didn't see the toy my cat had put next to me and was probably meowing at me the whole time, but I couldn't hear it over the conversation in my headset. So he went around and shut everything off. He knows how to do it, so.
Cat muted the microphone. Don't bite my head. Don't bite my hoodie fucking thing, you big dumb dick.
It's a playful kitten.
Hey, this is an expensive hoodie. This ain't a toy.
Dude, you're probably going to spend just an hour learning all the damn weapon systems.
I've played it before, but it's been a long time.
They've added so much shit. So much shit.
Quit.
Every faction is to the T. So if they're like a Russian faction, you have like the whole thing, like the type of missiles, it's in all their equipment, like it is identical. Their capabilities, like even with tows, you have length of cable on tow missiles.
Who, towing? Where?
Tome missiles.
Oh,
I know. No, I know. I heard you say missile, and I'm like, oh damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Billy's server opened up. Why don't you go on his?
What?
He
What?
opened a 5M server that he made himself.
Do we got the IP?
He does. He said, "Go to him if you need a whitelist."
Quick,
Said that a
stop.
few times.
No,
You need to go to
you don't
Billy.
bite them.
He not only is he the admin, he developed the thing.
There you go.
Quick. Okay,
right.
done.
Well, I play on one that my nephew plays on right now.
No, either way, I'm just saying.
So,
if
but
you wanna, he's on a
No, I know
popular
it's
one.
not. I know what you're talking about. It's not like I'm. It's not like I'm stuck with one server.
He conscripted Pentahearth and people like that are Twitch streamers. Like the late night shitlord crew that used to be the Twitch streamers at that time, fucking all moved on his server.
Nice. There you go. All right, I'll have to PM him. Do it. First thing out of his mouth is going to be like, if you beat Izzy, I'm going to ban you.
And never play.
You don't even have a computer that you can play.
You always say you're gonna play a game with everybody. He's like, I'll play Siege.
Oh, dude,
with
no,
you.
I've been
He's like,
playing. Dude,
I
I've been playing the shit out of 5M.
People play. To be honest, Austin, just after like the little surveys I was doing before I did all my work today on our updates, there's a lot of people that actually are gaming, not advertising the games they're playing in here, more than you would think. And I'm trying to fix that. That's
the
gonna
only
be
time-
a lot of
the only-
people play different games.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I think people get. I think because we only have a very small selection of main played games that are very niche, that you got a lot of people that aren't in those niches, and we don't have anything to fill that niche.
And then you got to be careful with what game you play, because certain people don't have the newest thing. Like
Yeah, I know that was actually something I didn't expect when I rebuilt this place. I would have expected people just would have had modern jobs and equipment now. I honestly, that was a curveball. I didn't expect everybody being poor as fuck and not having any decent computers. That was
I wasn't
didn't expect that when I didn't expect that being 40.
Well, like I said, back in the day, I used to make what I could out of what I had.
Back in the day, I only got what the military paid me. It was very different.
Right. All right, I gotta stop in this. Okay.
I wasn't an officer. And I only got my higher rank later in the year. So I was mid-rank, very low mid-rank.
Well, if squad ever fucking opens, I might play. It was like easy anti-cheat this and that. It's like, damn, motherfucker, just started.
I can tell you what server to go into. There's like a handful of the top tier ones, but you're going to be in a queue for a minute to get in a good server. But you'll be on a line, so you can just like minimize it and wait.
Welcome to squad. Oh, I skipped the intro. Damn, that looked cool. I didn't want to skip that. You stupid bitch.
You'll see it again. Go to the boot camp, and then you'll be able to do boot camp and all that.
They have Russian MRAPs now?
Everything. Any faction is to accurate to what it is. Not just Russia. They got full, like, there's something like 30 factions now. There's even Ukraine. There's fucking Canada. There's everybody.
I'm surprised there's not a Ukraine conflict one.
There is. That was one of the last updates was Ukraine conflict. It added all the stuff from the Ukraine war. And it's one of the it's one of the favorites right now, because that faction is a jack of all trades. Remember, they have a little bit of everything. Because basically the way they did it was, if they were given more than 10 of them, they're fair game. Remember, Ukraine's been just donated stuff. So what you say their standard issue is kind of up in the air, right?
You said go to training?
Yeah, do all the training first, or you won't know what the fuck to do.
Infantry tutorial. Training range? I'll just do that. Oh, shit. ADF/PLA? Let's do that. Oh my god, I gotta turn this music down. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they also added full-blown China. They've added
the one I just selected was Australian and PLA.
Yeah, they also have other. They even have the more internal conflicts, like IDF versus the Mujahideen. They got the IDF versus Hezbollah. Yep, that's a thing. You can actually go fight in the Gaza war in this game. It's all there, man. They added everything. It's a good one. And it's I'd argue this. It's more old school feeling in the sense of how to play it. Like, you hit F to enter shit, you aim your gun, like, it'll feel like you're used to, like, games of that time. It's not like Tarkov, where everybody, or games like you've seen him play, where you're walking at such a heavy step that you can't do anything.
Local server. Welcome to squad. Okay.
You should go through the weapons familiarization so you at least know how to use the assets.
Australia or
US.
the Chinese military? Let's do.
Go to
let's
the
do
U.S.
this one.
Marine
Skip.
Corps.
Commander pending. I don't know what the fuck. None of that shit, man.
So what that would be is in the main game, the commander will be the commanding officer of the entire mission. So if you're
Ooh, HK 417. Yeah, we'll take that, boys.
in squad, you're gonna receive orders down to your squad leaders. Your squad leader will then pass that down to you, and you'll basically execute the order. So your sergeant will basically get an order from that commander saying, all right, we need to take this town, this town, and this town. Alpha squad, you go here. Bravo squad, you go here. And Charlie squad, you go here. And they would pass it down. And, they would say, hey, all right, guys, we're going here. And that's how the battle is literally fought like a tactical map from a battlefield for the command level officers. And they can call in combat airstrikes, depending if we have outside support or we have inside support. Inside support would be our own attack choppers. Outside would be from like an external base.
Uh-oh, boys. My computer does not like it maxed out.
Well, no, it's going to be rough.
Where do I go and select the radios? Well, I ain't doing all that. How do I access inventory?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had to change my battery real quick. Yeah, with that, it can get pretty, I told you, it can get pretty damn specific. Like, you can get CAS, they'll get like A-10 Warthog, shit like that, to bomb, or whatever country specific that would be. If it's Russian, it'd be a Frogfoot, or whatever. England, I think they have it as a Harrier still.
What is this, a law? Or, I mean, yeah, a MAW, so whatever the fuck. So MAW, whatever the fuck.
Also, the tanks are designed like the game War Thunder, where the armor is accurate. So your armor weight to ratio and your armor pen and angle is all reflective in that game. So, like, if you're shooting another tank, you need to hit him between the turret ring or something like that.
I missed my shot. I'm reloading a heat round. Where can I shoot a vehicle? I actually shoot the son of a bitch at.
I'd recommend learning more of the American stuff. That'll be more predominant than like G36s. I think I've only got that once.
Can I dig a fucking actual hole?
What do you mean?
An entrenchment tool.
That's not like that. It's to build Hascos. It's not the trenches of the old. We don't even use that in the modern military. You use Hascos, and you can build those. Those big squares.
Here's all these vehicles, and they're like rainbows. What the fuck is that?
So they can build bases in this game. So temporary bases, like forward operating bases, artillery bases, things like that. The commanders can do that, and your tool would build it with them. Like, that's how you would construct it. Like, they can also build mounted positions, like turrets and tow missiles and shit like that. AAs.
Damn, they have a lot of vehicles in this shit.
Yeah, I told you.
But I don't know how to spawn them. It just shows them in like rainbows.
I have no idea. I've never played with the training. I played this game before training even was a thing.
Maybe this just shows where to hit them.
Oh no! You need to go reload the map and go and just spawn what faction you're trying to play.
Oh yeah, see, that's what it means. It says armor. It shows where to hit them with rocket launchers and shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was saying. Remember, like I said, it has the penetration, and the angle. So tank battles in this, you need to keep that in mind because that will be a thing.
How do you switch to full auto?
B, I think, or middle mouse. I have everything rebound, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's the middle mouse. Oh, here's the tanks. Oh my god. The fuck is this shit? This is not an Abrams. I don't know what the fuck this is.
You'd have to show me.
ZTZ-99A main battle tank.
I think that's Ukrainian.
No, it's right, or it's Australian.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know. They added Australia too. I didn't know what Australia has.
I don't think I can stream it without lagging out. I'll try.
No, that's okay. I know the game.
Hold on. I'm gonna do it.
That's
anyway.
Australian tank. I'll just look it up. What do you mean? Australian tank is an Abram.
Oh, it's not lagging at all.
Oh. I wish I could just make this one full screen. Fucking trash. It says your application is paused. It's minimized.
Huh?
It says you're minimized.
Maybe because it's borderless.
Maybe. Could be. It's not streaming it.
Or I can try to end my stream and leave the whole Discord so I'm dumb.
Yeah, there we go. I can see it now. Show me.
How do you drive in third person?
You don't. This isn't that kind of game.
That's gay.
How it is in real life. You can't see third person. That's the weakness of all tanks. Show me the outside of it. Get out.
I don't even know how to get out of this son of a bitch.
Hold F. Hold it. Hold F. Hold.
How do I switch to the gunner though?
What? That's an F key. F1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will go through the seats.
All right, now I'm gonna. I had to do that at least once.
Isn't that an Abram? Oh no, it ain't. I don't know what that is. Looks like almost an M10 Booker.
ZTZ-99A.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Australia has its shit. You're dying, dude. It's like DayZ.
How do I fix that?
Go scroll. Go to your bandage. There you go. Now right click and hold it. Oh, you're fine. Never mind. It did it. It's healing on its own. Like DayZ does that too sometimes, like where it heals on its own. And they have Abrams. That's an Abrams.
That's not Abrams.
I mean, this one you should recognize. Shit, I mean, you hold F to get in it. Hold F. It has the built-in rangefinder too at the bottom there. I think this also has stability, so I think when you're driving, that target will stay directly on course. Like even if the tank's bouncing.
Look, it sounds like a jet.
It is a jet engine. It's a Rolls-Royce jet engine. That's why these were so shitty in Ukraine. These are just, for the US, the complexity works, but for them, these are just too complex and too hard to maintain. Then again, you know who also said that was Eric. Eric said the Bradleys acted just like this. Oh, so it's an A3. You have a Crows. And I think if you scroll, and it will. No, scroll. Oh, you're probably delayed, but get in the turret and
Scroll what?
and you'll have the loader option. Are you in the main cannon? You have to be in the main cannon, not the commander. You're not on the main cannon.
Oh, those look sick. That shit's realistic as fuck.
Yep, and they have the IR when it happens, so if another tank is doing it, it will fuck all their tracking up. Just like they really do. The dazzle in the beginning.
How do you turn out and use the gun from the top?